0. Here we go. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Good. Looks like everything's good now. So, how you doing, everybody? I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a great Tuesday. My day started with some skiing with my brother-in-law, which was awesome. Really cool. You know, one of the things I love about living 15 minutes away from a ski mountain is that, you know, you get to go skiing as often as you want. So yeah, I got to do some of that today, and now just kind of getting things going. So again, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for joining us today. I'm going to be playing some tunes here, and this is, we're going to start off here with Rather Be a Man. Sometimes I feel like running away. Sometimes I don't know which place to stay. Sometimes I feel like hanging around. Sometimes I want to live my life in a crowd. Sometimes I feel like shouting aloud. Sometimes I don't know which way to turn. You have to be crazy to make something great. Was there ever a time you thought you could relate? You can spin it around till it all falls down, but in the end you end up looking like a clown. Don't know how to do it right. No self-help if I live a life. People tell me I'm losing my mind, and I can't get out from behind. And I'll do it better if I can, but I'd rather be a man. If I fall down, can't pick myself up off the ground, would you be there to hold my hand? Don't know how to do it right. No self-help if I live in life. People tell me I'm losing my mind. I can't get out from behind. I'll do it better if I can, but I'd rather be a man. Sometimes I feel like running away. Sometimes I don't know which place to stay. Sometimes I feel like hanging around. Don't know how to do it right. No self-help if I live in life. People tell me I'm losing my mind. I can't get out from behind. I'll do it better if I can, but I'd rather be a man. 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 Oh, so welcome. And Katie, how you doing? I hope you're having a great Tuesday. Thanks for joining us and dropping a comment here. You know, I'm realizing, and I don't know what this means for the whole streaming ecosystem here, but I'm realizing that I use different software to kind of manage this stuff, and I'm seeing that I have one up here and then one going on one of my other things here too. So I don't know what that means. There very well may be like a whole bunch of people watching this on two different stream channels. I don't know. But either way, it's interesting to me at least. But anyway, that was Rather Be a Man. And today I'm actually going to be going through. So you've probably heard me talk a little bit about the fact that I'm in the process of recording an album, getting all my stuff down. It's going to be released here very, very soon, and you should start seeing singles from me here in the next month or so. But in the meantime, we're kind of in the planning and kind of release generation mode here. And so we kind of pulled together a bunch of the songs that we're going to put on this first album here with my assistant and I did just the other day. So I figured what I would do is just kind of run down some of these songs that are going to be featured on this coming album. So Rather Be a Man is one of those ones, and my second one is called Sunny T. And to get Sunny T, I need to get my capo. And if you have seen me on any of these before, you know that I'm really bad about remembering that I have a capo that I need to bring into to pull into this thing too. So anyway, sorry, I had to go grab that. So this song is a song called Sunny T. This is it's a fun song. It's a song that I wrote when I was in my 20s, and probably about well longer ago than I care to reflect on. But this is Sunny T. Where are you going? Can't you stay for a while? You'll cut right through me with just one flash of that smile. I hate to see you go, but you look so good walking away. I don't know just what you do to me. There's something about you, get me drunk on Sunny T. Hold up there, give me one last twirl. I don't mean to stare, I can't take my eyes off that pearl. Maybe in the morning I'll see you again, but you'll be sitting there like some kind of friend. I don't know just what you do to me. There's something about you, get me drunk on Sunny T. I just want to see you one last time, and maybe find a way to ease my mind. I don't know just what you do to me. There's something about you, get me drunk on Sunny T. I don't know just what you do to me. There's something about you, get me drunk on Sunny T. So that was Sunny T. And like I said, that was a fun song that I love to play. I love that song still to this day, because even though I wrote it like a long time ago, it's just fun. It's just a fun, funky song, and it's taken on a whole different life over the course of the years. And sometimes I play it in sometimes I'll play it in a way that's a little bit faster, that's a little bit more rock based. Sometimes that I get to play it in a little bit more kind of slow, kind of casual, mellow, laid back way. But either way, it's like I said, it's just I think it's just a fun song. And forgive me while I'm like looking at the computer stuff here, but I'm still pretty new to this whole streaming thing, and I'm looking at this and I'm realizing that I actually have two different streams going on right now. So I don't know what YouTube is going to do with that. It may just go crazy. I don't know, but one way or another, I think. I have no idea what happened there, but regardless, it's pretty awesome. So this next song, this is kind of, and I'm playing these songs here in the order of that they're going to be on the album that I'm coming out with here. So this next one is a song that is called 2 a.m. This life I've yet to find. I stare into my broken dreams and promises left behind. How can I keep ready for more? All my thoughts just keep falling to the floor. Make a mistake, haven't got a clue. All of my thoughts just keep running back to you. It's 2 a.m. and I should have gone to bed. All of these voices keep running through my head. I need to fade them down. I don't know how. It's 2 a.m. and I should have just gone to bed. I step back in my real life and I can't find the cure for all those mistakes of my yesterdays and all that's come before. How can I keep from falling back to you? You meant so much to me, I know you felt it too. Give me a reason, I'm falling from myself. I need your hand to hold a dream from someone else. It's 2 a.m. and I should have gone to bed, but all of these voices keep running through my head. I need to fade them down, I don't know how. It's 2 a.m. should have just gone to bed. It's 2 a.m. and I should have gone to bed, but all of these voices keep running through my head. I need to fade them down, I don't know how. It's 2 a.m. and I should have just gone to bed. So 2 a.m. Is I've kind of talked a little bit about this before. The 2 a.m. is the first song that I wrote um, after coming back to music back in my 20s. It was a song that, because, and I've talked about this before, that uh, for a long time, songwriting always seemed like it was something for the other people to be doing, right? Something for professionals, something for a lot of people who, had a lot more experience than I did, what have you. But then I wrote 2 a.m. and I realized that, and I started playing it for people, and people really responded to it. People still respond to it, which is really cool, to see a song kind of live that kind of life. But it kind of made me realize that songwriting is not just for the other people. It's something that we all literally can do if it's something that we want, and which was really powerful for me. Really, it was really kind of an important lesson for me that you really can do the things that you want to do. You just have to sit down and work at them. And, you may get lucky along the way. You may come up with one great song right off the bat, or you may come up with a bunch of stinkers and finally find one that lands. You're never going to know. But it is one of those things that is, like I said, it's pretty powerful. So, anyway, so the point of these streams, is, and I'm trying, like I'm at a point right now where I'm trying different things, right? I mean, like I said, yes, I have really technically released music before. In fact, a lot of these songs I'm going to be releasing on this next album have technically been released in the past, but they were released back at a time where you still had to burn CDs to actually distribute, right? So it was a long time ago, and so I'm kind of treating all of this like it's my first release. And so it's something that I'm doing. So I'm trying a bunch of different things. I'm trying, the live streams on YouTube, the live streams on Facebook. I'm working on different times to go live and whatnot. But the point of these live streams in particular really comes down to the fact that I want to be able to connect with people. I want to be able to share the stories. I want to be able to talk, and have you guys be able to respond, whether it's on the chat here, and to be able to kind of make those connections. Because I love to share stories. I love to kind of tell people where I came from, and and I do that a lot through the music, but also, of course, through talking too much. So, but this is a really fun way that I get to do that. But this song is a song called "Nothing Wrong." So 2 a.m. was kind of one of those hopeful, like, hey, I'm ready to do something more with my life, and with people, and with relationships and whatnot. And then "Nothing Wrong" was kind of the result of having one of those relationships that ended up going sour, and realizing that yeah, sure, I've done plenty of stuff wrong, but it's not, this relationship didn't really end because of me, just because of me. So this was a song that I wrote, in thinking about that specific relationship. So anyway, this is called "Nothing Wrong." I know just where I stand. I know I'll find dry land when I search this great big earth. My life started when we found our worth, and I know there's nothing wrong with me, even though that's all you'll ever see when you look into my eyes. just had to set you free. And I know there's nothing wrong with me, even though that's all you'll ever see when you look into my eyes. It's plain to see that's all you'll ever be, but I know I will get by. And I know there's nothing wrong with me, even though that's all you'll ever see when you look into my eyes. And I know there's nothing wrong with me, even though that's all you'll ever see when you look into my eyes. Into my eyes. Oh, well, I hope you guys like that one. It's, and by the way, this is all about interaction. I want to hear from you. I want to hear what you're liking. I want to hear your thoughts on things. I want to hear your own stories. I want to hear how these songs, kind of relate to you. And so, definitely hit me up in the comments. Hit me up in the chat. As you're watching this, you can absolutely jump in and tell me your thoughts, because again, that's the whole point of this whole thing. So I think it's there's a lot of there's a lot of opportunity for connection here. So and to build a little community that I would love to build. So this next song is called "You Will Be Mine." This is a song that kind of was written to convey kind of the desire of seeing somebody that you have a significant amount of passion for and feeling for in certain ways that maybe you haven't seen them before. Maybe it's a girl that you haven't seen in a specific way, or a guy that you haven't seen in a specific way, what have you. But this is "You Will Be Mine." Dark eyes staring at me from against the wall. You seem to know that feelings don't have no place at all. So I try to make you understand I'm just a man. You seem to know the reasons, but don't let it through. This desire swelling up in me. What can I do? Or I say something different. I know it's you. The way you look, the way you stare, the way your mouth says nothing's there, the way you smile, turn to me is just enough to make me believe we can ride the hands of time, and for tonight you will be mine. You try to act so vulnerable, but that's a lie. I can see what's behind those eyes when I walk by. Come and take me can tell you one thing, that nothing's changed. Now everything I wanted is within range. This time we have is long overdue. I know it's you. The way you look, the way you stare, the way your mouth says nothing's there, the way you smile and turn to me is just enough to make me believe we can ride the hands of time, and for tonight you will be mine. The way you look, the way you stare, the way your mouth says nothing's there, the way you smile and turn to me is just enough to make me believe we can ride the hands of time. For tonight you will be mine. 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 That's yeah, so that's You Will Be Mine. I hope you like that one. You ever start to say something and then you realize you have absolutely nothing to say and it's like, yeah, okay, I'm just gonna stop now. That was kind of that point. Anyway. So let's dive into some newer stuff here. So some of this stuff is super new that's also going to be going on this coming album here. This next song here is called Easy to Fall For. And this was an interesting song to write because I just wrote it recently, just actually probably about a month ago. And it was a song. It's interesting. Writing a song about heartbreak when you're happily married is, a weird dichotomy, but it's a fun thing to do because it kind of really tests your perspectives on yourself and your memories and the way that you can kind of embody somebody else. And as a songwriter, you kind of have to be empathetic, right? You have to kind of be able to feel what other people are feeling, but when there's something that's so far removed from where you are currently, it's a fun kind of process to kind of, I heard it described as settle up next to kind of this character that you wrote and feel their breath on your cheek. Right? I mean, because that's how close you have to get to them to really be able to write from where they are. And so this song, Easy to Fall For, it's about a character who, they meet somebody, you meet somebody and you think that it's going to change your life and you think that that everything is going to be all better. It's going to be an amazing relationship. And then all of a sudden everything falls apart, right? It's something that we all feel, we all go through. And I mean, I remember some of these times when I was single and, before, obviously before my wife and I got together and whatnot, but that feeling of, what is it like to be hopeful in a relationship? And then what's it like to have that hope kind of smash? So this is, on that happy note, this is Easy to Fall For. And so I hope that you like it. There was a time before you came around when it all seemed so simple Life was so buttoned down. You stole a glance, threw a wrench in my plans. Now it feels like my next move is in someone else's hands. You were easy to fall for, hard to let go. I just wanted you to need me more than you'll ever know. That's not how it's meant to be. Still this memory of you just won't leave. You were easy to fall for and hard to let go. There was a time when I thought I'd seen it all. There was no way to get through all those walls around my soul. Just one look at you and everything changed. Thought I'd found someone carry my flame. You were easy to fall for and hard to let go. I just wanted you to need me more than you'll ever know. That's not how it's meant to be. Still this memory of you just won't leave. Easy to fall for and hard to let go. Now that you're out of my life, every thought of you cuts like a knife. Every time that I walk out the door, it feels like a roll of the dice. 'Cause I don't think I can take anymore. I've been here before and I swore that I'd never feel this again. But here I am down on the floor. You were easy to fall for, hard to let go. I just wanted you to need me more than you'll ever know. That's not how it's meant to be. Still this memory of you just won't leave. You were easy to fall for and hard to let go. Hard to let go. It's one of those songs that every time I play it, I smile at the end of it because, it came out of, just because where it came from. It came really out of nowhere. It came out of like a random thought of, like an Instagram post that I saw of a girlfriend that I'd had 20 years ago. And, that's where it all came from. And all of a sudden the words started kind of coming out, and, it's just, I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. I always like how songs are formed, right? They're like little, they're like little kids that are birthed, that are born, and then you get the idea is created, and then the songs are kind of built, and then they come out, and they're a full song, and then they kind of grow and they expand and they move in different ways than you expected, and all those different types of things. So anyway, it's really cool. It's I've always loved the way that songs kind of come out. So And that's one of them. That's one of those ones that just hits with me. It lands with me, and so it's always fun to play. This is a bit happier of a song. This one is called "My American Dream." An old pickup wheel in an open road, a warm sun shining wherever we go. Watch the road disappear as the days go by, with the windows down, moving into the night. This is my American dream. It's my American dream. A life completely different than the one next to me. Work a 9-to-5 job for the minimum wage. Ain't got a lot of money, but my mortgage gets paid. Got the kids and my wife, got to keep me whole. I don't need much, got all I ask for. This is my American dream. It's my American dream. A life completely different than the one next to me. Somewhere on the road tonight, someone's about to drive by, someone looking different, and he thinks he's not living right. Never felt right in his own skin, this world that he's living in. All too quick to judge him, but no one knows where he's been. On the road tonight, when my lights flash by, gazing in the moonlight, why can't I live my life? Got my hands on the wheel, when he flashes his light, not causing any trouble, just wanna make it home tonight. This is my American dream. It's my American dream. A life completely different than the one next to me. It's my American dream. It's my American dream. A life completely different than the one next to me. Oh, that was My American Dream. That was a song that I wrote beginning of 2022. I think it was, it was beginning of 2022 when I was listening to the podcast of Bruce Springsteen and Barack Obama, their conversation about kind of the idea of America, and the way it's so different for everybody. And so that song is, I was listening to that and I was thinking about, the fact that, one just in my life, right? The way that it's kind of come from me, it's become so different for me too. That it started off as just, I just want to drive I had a '98 Wrangler. I love the thing. And I started off just wanted to drive my Jeep and take the top down and drive around the southern tier of New York and the pretty woods and whatnot, and then moved into different thing and different thing and different thing through iterations of my life. And the way it's so different for so many people is really impactful. So, hey, while you're here, thank you for sticking around for as long as this and checking out this deep into the video if you're just kind of popping in. But while you're here, as always, I'm trying to build up the community aspect of this. I've mentioned this a couple of times that I really want to, that my goal here is to create a community of people that just, that love, well, frankly, that are just kind of into one another, that just love each other, that want to kind of share the love, so to speak. So if that sounds like you and you like this, like the music that I'm playing, down in the description of this video, you'll see that there is a link to my link tree on my website. And that has a place for you to sign up for the email list and kind of join the email community and see kind of the stuff that I'm doing on a regular basis and kind of get some advance notice of some of these live streams and shows that I'm playing and whatnot. Also has the place for you to kind of follow, kind of get in on the Spotify and Apple thing, so you can follow me there too, so that when my singles do go live, you can see that. And of course, all my social channels are up on that tree and whatnot. So, but I'd love for you to join the email community. I'd love to have you, kind of follow me on bands in town, so you can kind of see where I'm going to be playing, and more importantly, so that I know where I should be coming to play as well. So that's the only big pitch that I have here, but yeah, I'd love for you to go check that out. So go ahead and click on the link in the bio for all of that. So this next song here is, again, it's a brand new song. Actually, this song I just wrote a week before last. It was this was an idea of a song that I've been kind of kicking around for a while. And then I ended up in the songwriting contest challenge thing, and so I finally finished it. And so this is a song called that was, again, outside of the concept of the song, it was completely barren until it came out in a couple weeks ago. So this is called "To Keep You Warm." This old house is crackling, the cold damp air is creeping in. There's not much left to do to keep out the storm, but I'm here by this fireside. It's the only place that's nice inside. Come and rest your feet next to mine, 'cause the storm outside might be raging hard, but I got some ideas that could take us far. And you know that I know just how to keep you warm, to keep you warm, to keep you warm. You know I got a way to keep you warm. I know how much you hate the cold, and these long winters, they sure get old. Sometimes it feels like it's getting right under your skin. It won't take much to shake things up. We'll turn up the heat, get out of this rut. Just join me by the fire for all the heat that we need. 'Cause the storm outside might be raging hard, but I got some ideas that could take us far. And you know that I know just how to keep you warm, to keep you warm, to keep you warm. You know I got a way to got a way to keep you warm. That was another one, that was another fun one for me to write because it started off and going in a completely different direction. It started off going in the direction of, basically a kiss-off song. And, this idea of, fine, you say you don't need me, you got enough to keep yourself warm, yada, yada. But, I hope that it's enough to keep you warm because I'm gone, kind of a deal. And it ended up being kind of more of a come hither song, I guess. One that was about two people who were very much in love, very much, or if nothing else, in enjoyment of one another. They were able to find a way to kind of keep each other warm, and with all of that, with everything that means. So yeah, it's again, that's kind of just a perfect description, a perfect kind of illustration of the way that these things kind of come about. So this next song is one of my more meaningful songs. There's 3 or 4 songs that I have that are like really that mean a lot to me. And this is one because this is super, super personal. Of course, all of my songs mean a lot to me, and they're all pretty impactful. They've all been pretty impactful in my life. But this one is one that I wrote for my wife after my son was born. I remember standing in the doorway of the nursery and watching her as she, kind of nursed him, and was just kind of taking care of him and whatnot. And I remember thinking, man, motherhood sure looks good on her. It suits her well. And I'm like, oh, that sounds like a pretty good song title. And so I went with it, and ended up writing, again, like I said, one of my more meaningful songs. So this is an ode to my wife as a mother, and this is called "Motherhood Looks Good on You." When I first heard the news, I didn't know what to say, didn't know where we go, how our lives would change, but I couldn't imagine anyone other than you. You've always been a beauty, but I know this one thing's true. Motherhood sure looks good on you. Through all of my fears, all those things I never know, your love saw me through. Your uncertainty never showed, and I still can't believe that I'm as lucky as this. And you've always been a beauty, and I know this one thing's true. Motherhood sure looks good on you. With all of these things, we still have yet to come. Just to know that we have just begun. Our lives have just begun. I'm standing here staring at our baby and you. And I still can't imagine how it could all be through. True. And you've always been a beauty, and I know this one thing's true. Yeah, you've always been a beauty, and I know this one thing's true. Motherhood sure looks good on you. So that was the ode to my wife as a mother, because, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. She is freaking amazing at it. And I don't just say that to earn points. I don't turn the points down, but I don't just say that to earn points. But no, it's one of those things, there's, if you're a single guy out there or married guy and question this, one of the it's a remarkable thing to watch your wife become a mother, to watch any woman become a mother, truly, but really when you see someone that close to you become a mother, and I'm not saying that it's like the only thing that matters. I'm not, one of those guys that like, oh, she fulfilled her purpose, like that's not what I'm talking about. But assuming she wants to become a mother, and all that, it's really something else. If that's kind of the plan, the trajectory for your lives. Again, this is not to say anything one way or another. But I think it's in my case anyway, with my life, in my wife, it was really something else. And we ended up with an amazing son, and which leads to the last song that I'm going to play today, and the last song that I'm going to be putting on this album that's coming up, and this is called Quinn's Song. Every now and then with newer songs, I pull up lyrics. Spoiler alert. As I've gotten older, my memory's gotten worse, so that happens sometimes. But it's funny. I look at this, and I remember after I wrote this, because it all just flowed out, right? I mean, when I kind of tapped that keg, it just kind of went, and so. But I remember after I wrote it, looking at it over and over and over again, thinking to myself, there is no title in this song. There's absolutely no title in this song. And so I tried a couple, and it that's dumb, that doesn't work, whatever, blah, blah. But so eventually I just named it Quinn's Song, because it was a song that I quite literally wrote as a kind of tribute to my son, and kind of talking about my wishes for him, what I want for him in his life. And so this is going to be my last song for today's halfway to Hump Day. Thanks for joining me, and thanks for watching on the replay if you're here on a replay. So, but this is Quinn's Song. I hope the best you've ever seen is the worst you'll ever see, and your life keeps getting better from here. And when things start to get tough and you can't take anymore, just remember the life you're fighting is worth fighting for. And as you get older, the world will get rough. I can't always protect you, but I hope that it's enough, so that when I'm not with you, you can look back and say that all the little things always slip away, that all the little things just slip away. Can't promise you riches, I've tried that before. But as long as you got your friends, you'll never be poor. And I know sometimes it seems like you can never do enough, but keep your eyes on the horizon and it'll always pay off. And as you get older, the world will get rough. I can't always protect you, but I hope that it's enough, so that when I'm not with you, you can look back and say that all the little things always slip away, and all the little things just slip away. At the end of the day, I want everything for you, but I know that not all your dreams will come true. And at the end of it all, when you look back at your life, you can say that you were happy, then I'd be satisfied. And as you get older, the world will get rough. I can't always protect you, but I hope that it's enough, so that when I'm not with you, you can look back and say that all the little things always slip away, and all the little things just slip away, and all the little things just slip away. So that was a sneak peek into the album that I am currently working on recording, and we finally got the order down. We've selected the specific songs, and so now it's just a matter of finishing up what we're working on and going from there. So I hope you liked it. I hope that some of these songs spoke to you, and I hope that. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you have a phenomenal Tuesday. We're halfway to Hump Day, and so after tomorrow, it's all downhill from here, right? So yeah, I hope that you have a great day, and you are, well, whatever you're doing that you love, that you're doing something that you love whatever's going on, that you can find some sort of joy and happiness in there. So it's. One way that's when I record, I talk to my son. That's the way that I often sign off. One way or another, whatever you're doing, I hope that you're loved. Hope that you love what you're doing. I hope you find some people to love. With that, cheers. Have a great day.